Okay, number one, always stick to the process. It always works, never fails. Even when you think it doesn't, it does because the process itself is what gets you on the path even when you fall off. That's the most important key is that you will fall off the path. Like I mentioned yesterday, you will fall off the wagon, get back on the wagon, fall off, get back on. But you know what the path is, right? Because you've had a period in your life where you've done certain things right and your life has gone fairly well. It could be for a day, could be for a week, could be for a month, time period, season, many years. But you remember that what got you there was the process. And what's going to get you back there is the process. So whether you're on the path or you're off the path, the process itself will either keep you on there or help you get back on when you fall off. So that's the long story short of it. One important phrase that you can tell yourself anytime you go out in the world and you interact with other people or before your sales calls is, how can I help this person? Right? So you're here for some reason. You don't know what that reason is, right? On this planet. You have some kind of gift. You may not know exactly what that gift is or how to put your finger on it, but nevertheless, here you are. Magically, you are here and you are living your life. So at the most fundamental level, if you're not building your own character and if you're not compassionate with yourself and allow yourself to build the qualities that you would want to embody, not only in yourself, but if you had your own child, you would want to impart these qualities onto your child, is what it is that you're developing, that you would want to develop, because those qualities are the qualities that build the life that you want to create. Now that life is actually happening on a day-to-day basis. It's not something that just happens in the future, because technically 5 minutes from now is the future, right? So you're always kind of in the present moment. You can't escape the present moment. It just is what it is. So the best thing that you can do is focus on the present moment and what you can do right now, because that is what evolves into the future. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't create a vision. Absolutely do that. And if you have some fears that you're kind of running away from, then that's not necessarily a terrible thing either. Like you definitely don't want to end up homeless, drug addict, no family, no friends. Like that's a great hell to move away from. Now, that being the case, here you are, you're in the present moment and you're trying to figure out, okay, what are you supposed to do? Now, aside from everything that we've been hearing on the internet about taking responsibilities, focusing on what's in front of you, you focus on the things that you know that you shouldn't be doing and stop doing those things, and look around, your house or your immediate environment and find out what needs to be fixed and go ahead and fix that, and then new opportunities are going to open themselves up to you. That is true. Now, I guess the question is, what attitude, what mindset do you have to bring to that process? The best mindset that you can bring to that process is, and you're going to think, oh, I'm going to say gratitude. Well, yes, but that's not what I'm going to say in this case. Is, how can I help this situation, right? How can I contribute? How can I make this better? And if you're interacting with a person, is, how can I help this person? How can I, and especially in a sales call, the best mindset that you could have before the call is not how can I close them? How can I make the most money possible? The mindset should be, and especially if you want to kind of alleviate the anxiety that you're feeling and allow yourself to actually be present and to problem solve in a way that's actually productive and that makes you feel good and is including the other person as part of the process, as opposed to an object as a means to an end that you're trying to attain, is asking yourself, how can I help this person? Same thing with the situations when they happen to you. You remember, I said, how is this helping me? How can this serve me? What is this trying to show me? How can I use this somehow? Right? What lesson is it trying to teach me? So how is this helping me? And then vice versa, when you're doing things, how can I help this situation? How can I help this person? Same with the sales calls. Anytime you have a mindset like that, all you're thinking of is, because now you're less dependent on the outcome. So you're less attached to the outcome. You're more oriented towards the process, because now you're just kind of analyzing. You're thinking, okay, how can I help? Can I help? I don't know. And so you're just very curious and you're very attentive to what's going on, because you're just trying to determine if you can help. And if you can, hooray. And if you can't, well, you tried. So that's a really good key. I hope that starts off your day well. It's 12:45 p.m. So I'm going to upload this right now, and hopefully it'll help you kind of orient yourself towards the day. Focus on the process. Whether you're on the path or you fall off the path, the process itself is going to either help you stay on or get back on. And then as you're doing things, have a mindset of, number one, how's this helping me? right? What is this trying to show me? And number two, how can I help the situation or this person? And if you do that, it's going to be a lot easier to stay on the path and to stay grounded in the process. So hope that helps, and see you next time.